Welcome to the show. It is me, your girl, Labora Lee, and today we have a very special guest. I'm going to let him introduce himself in a second, but before we get to all of that, I have to play a quick commercial because we have to pay the bills around here. So let's get it.
Want last minute brand design help? Get top tier Fiverr freelance creatives at your fingertips fast with secure payments and 24/7 support. Head to fiverr.com today and get something started.
Hello, Sarah. How are you?
Hey, Libera, how you doing?
I'm good. Can you introduce yourself to the people for those that
Yep,
don't know?
yep. I'm Tony Hasbun. Tony Has. Um, I created like the first hip hop company in Dominican Republic, like in 1998. Like, and produced a lot of artists, and now I produce a lot of clothes too. I have a clothing line. I have we do shows here as a band. We got our studio. We produce, and now we have the artist career.
Okay. So, what got you started in music?
In the music, like the first thing it was when I was a kid, when I was the first time that I went to New York. That's the
Mhm.
first time. I'm born and raised in Dominican Republic, and but the first time that I came to New York, like it got me like on shock. I never liked the music, and I always loved like sports and stuff like that. But that was the first time the music like catch me and said like, man, I wanna do this. My
Right.
cousin, I was hanging out with my cousin in New York, and one time he told me like, "Oh, I'm a rapper," and he seen like something like a song say like, "My name is Jose, I'm a super duper star. Everybody wanna, I got a brand new car," and I was like, "Oh wow, that's it." Like, and from that, I said, "Nah, this is what I want to do,"
Mhm.
and
Oh,
that's why I started. Get me
right.
started. Say like, nah, from here, and I have a dream, that I said, like, okay, I'm gonna make it to the NBA, or I'm gonna make it to the major league, or
Mhm.
I'm gonna make it to the music. And I didn't make it to the major league and to the NBA. I said, I got no choice. I just got one choice. Like, let's do it.
Right. About how old were you when you had that first experience with music?
Like, like I start like from like 11, 12, when I started hearing like the music, I was like a 5.
Okay.
Then I started liking it. Like, oh, I like the music in English. I didn't like what I was in Dominican Republic, like in Spanish. I never liked. That's why I like sport. But then I came to New York, and I'm like, okay, I like this music.
Right.
What's this? And was like changes like tapes with my cousins and stuff like that. She gave me like she record like in the radio. She gave me music, and we was exchanges like some music, and that's like I started like, okay, I like this.
Right. So, where do you find your inspiration?
My inspiration in everything, in life, that's like whatever. Like I I love to get to hear music, and the music is the one who sent me to like another planet, like another plane, like whatever that I hear and send me somewhere. That's when I say I love the music. When I don't even paying attention what they saying or something, I just in another plane, like okay.
All right. So, describe for the audience your music. Like, what would you call it?
Good vibe. That's the first thing. Is like music with good vibe, like with a good intentions and a great like music with quality. We're trying to create something that is very like in the standard of like quality, but it's more like great music and good music, like great vibes. That's more I describe my music like a good vibe music.
Okay. All right. So, what's your creative process? How do you guys come together and come to the music?
Well, it's more like almost like a everyone, like we just go into the studio, like start like listen to music. Like sometimes like producers got like some music got like something already like laying down, like, oh, this is what we doing or something. We just start like listen music, or producers start creating music, and then start like we all like together start like, okay, this is what it sounds good, like like the music send you to somewhere, like like, and from you just go from there, like from when you start like listening that music.
Right. Okay. All right. All right. Is there a collaboration that you would like to do with like anyone special?
Yeah, I like to collaborate with a lot of people. I would have loved to collaborate with Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, all these people, and a lot of cool people. Like it's like an interest. Like we like a cool people who like to work with everyone. Not like some, if it's a specific, like, yeah, we grew up like listening to those people, like in this generation, like we would love to one day like working with them. Like
Mm,
we I'm working with one of the Dr. Dre producers. That his name is Chris Glove. Chris Glove
mhm,
Taylor. He did like the even he have like did like the record with Ice T, like and all this thing, and he 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 worked on the Chronic and all this stuff, like
mhm.
and everything is closed over there, but we're just pushing.
And that's how you got to keep it. You got to
Yeah,
keep pushing.
yeah.
So let's say, for example, you got to open up, like, for anybody in the world, who would it be?
I was Snoop. I
Snoop.
would have, yeah, I would have loved to open for Snoop.
If I rapped, I would love to open up for Snoop too. And
Yup, yup,
I'll be out all day. So yeah, I would open up for Snoop.
yup. I was in his 50th birthday, and
Mhm.
I have like a blast. Like I see like a lot of people's over there. It was cool.
I bet it was a ball. I bet you had a good old time. I would have been up there chilling. Um, so if you had one message that you could send to your fans, what would it be?
Believe in themselves.
Mhm.
Believe in themselves, and that's all you need.
Yeah,
Just believe in yourself.
I agree with that message. I think that's a positive, great message.
Yeah.
Um, okay. So, this is gonna sound crazy. What is your most useless talent?
The
Like,
most useless talent.
yeah.
Mm, I don't know. Maybe I don't like to lie, something like that. Maybe like I don't know. Like
Well, no, that's a beautiful. I mean, that's a great thing. Nobody likes a liar, so I don't know if that's like that's a useless talent. I
okay,
mean, well, I guess in the business that you're in, it would
in,
be
in,
kind of
in the
useless.
business that I am. Mm, I don't know that question, like, cause hey, like every for me is nothing useless. You have to everything is going somewhere. Like
Right,
you have to you're gonna it's gonna be used one time and one day. Like you just it's just the time.
right.
Like like
So I think you already answered this. You said, and I'm not gonna ask this question because you actually answered it for me already, which was what you would be doing if you weren't in the music industry, which would be basketball, correct? Or something in the sports range.
what? Well, that was when I was younger. Like like I'm not younger no more. Like I was hey, like you gotta do all the stuff. Like like you're not in
Right.
the NBA no more. Like like. But I love to create. I love even constructions. I do clothing too. Like like I create like
Mhm.
event. I love to socialize with people. Like I would do like a lot of stuff, even socialize thing for people. Like whatever it is. Like I don't like. Hey, I want to be construction buildings, like like making buildings, houses, whatever it is, like or something like or in the field, like like growing some stuff, some potatoes, some bananas, some stuff, whatever it is, like.
Okay, using the green thumb. I like that. That's awesome. Plant some things. We need more fruit and vegetables in the world right now, and maybe some more chickens too. But
Yeah, yeah. My grandpa used to have like like a field like in Dominican Republic when I grew up, and it was like that. We was doing cow, horses, all this stuff. Like that's what I see when I went to my grandpa's house. Like
yeah,
had to take the milk from the cow to go to the market to sell
right.
it and stuff like that. Like like.
Okay. All right. I like your grandfather.
Yeah.
I'm from. Listen, I was born in North Carolina, and so farms and raising livestock and planting things. I'm big on that. People laugh at me all the time because I'm like, I want a farm, but
The I love the farm. Like I'm from the capital in Dominican Republic. My grandpa is from the countryside. Like
okay,
and every time that I used to go to my grandpa, we used to have to go to the farm and be with a cow every day. Like like my mom grew up in that. My mom to watch even the clothes has to go to the river to
right.
take to
Wash it.
wash the clothes, like and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like I'm glad that I was raised in the capital, but hey, I love that life too. Like like
It's good to learn different things. You don't always have to be like cityfied. Like I said, I live in Baltimore, but I was born in North Carolina, and where I'm from in North Carolina, you got in the fields and you pick certain
yeah,
fruits and
yeah. Like me myself, I love to do all this stuff. Like like I don't like that's I've been very very thankful because you don't know in life when you're gonna use like those things, like like and when you hear, you realize more, like, oh, okay, like, and sometimes you do stuff that people like, oh, like how you like what you doing that, like this is nothing, like in the country we've been doing like more than that. That's life, like this is what you're doing every day, like, and that's how it is, like a lot of people think I'm from the Beverly Hills, like, oh, this has got to be like a like, hey, nah, like I'm not like that, like I'm from the country.
put in work. Right. I know how to
Yeah,
put in the work and get my hands dirty.
job, I love to get there my hands dirty.
Right. Okay. So where are some places that you have performed in? What are your like least favorite type of venues and your favorite?
Mm, we've been performing like a lot of like in the stadium, more like in the art, like and like our biggest places, like a lot of like theater and stuff like that, like a lot of club. I'm more like the theater and stuff like that. Like we have like a venue in the art. His name is El Jaragua. It's
Hmm.
like it's like a really nice, like, but now we're gonna be doing like this tour, like a tour, and let's see, like, if 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 that bring a lot of new stages.
Hmm. Okay. Got some people jumping in here, leaving comments on Twitch because we are on a lot of the streaming sites. So I'm just gonna run through their little comments real quick. Okay. Where were we? How do you feel like the internet has impacted you as a musician or your business?
A lot is a big change, like like, because before everything was more like physically, like
Uh-huh,
now everything is online. It's good
uh-huh,
in a certain way to the independent artists, because now you don't have like no reason and no outlet to put your thing out. Like before, like you used to have to go to the TV station or to the radio station. You don't have, and maybe some people doing tapes and stuff like that. You don't have like so many outlets. But
right.
now, like now with the internet, is given to a lot of people like that opportunity. Like you just put it out and that's it. It's
Mm,
good in a certain way, and it's bad in a bad way, because now when everybody got like that, like everybody have a phone, everybody's an artist now, everybody's whatever it is, like like, and now everybody put like the put like the work in
Mm,
whatever that they does, they like,
yeah.
and it's changed a lot, but it just adapt, like we just gotta like, okay, this is how it is, like we just gotta learn it and see how it works. And like I said, like give us opportunity to everyone, like
Yeah.
whatever that we want to do, like like I
Yeah.
remember, I like 5 years ago, like 7 years ago, I'm like, man, I would have loved to do like a radio station, like like an online radio station, and thanks to the internet, I made it. Like like I'm not gonna complain. Like I said, it's good. Like now, anybody can do like whatever. Like we just gotta do it right.
Right. Right. Yeah, I agree with that because like I've gone from like writing articles for people and different little publications to now having a podcast. The internet is a beautiful
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
The
Eh,
internet is a beautiful
we
place.
was talking about like that thing, like man, like before, like even to do like an interview to somebody, you have you have to go to like a little recorder, like like, hey, whatever say, just put a recorder and take whatever that he said over there. But now in the internet, like look, like you sitting down, just chilling. I'm chilling in the house,
Right.
like hey,
We
do
have
like the
been here.
interview, yeah, like like
We have
that's
been here. And I
yeah,
think that is the beauty of the internet. Like I would never have been able to connect with you and hear some of your music and like who knew? So
yeah,
I do appreciate the internet very much. I'm a word.
yeah. I say it's like a knife.
Hmm.
You can put bread you can put butter in a bread, or you can stash somebody, like what you want to do.
True.
I take the butter in the bread, like you're like, but it's what you want to do with that, like you have,
Right.
like like you just have to do it the right way and do it for the right purpose.
Right. All right. So, what is some of the best advice you've ever been given as an artist?
It's almost like the same advice that I given like to the people. Is believe in themselves, like like that's I used to just to produce, and I didn't even I don't even have in my mind that I was going to be artist. Like I produce a lot of artists and stuff like that, but even somebody tell me like, nah, man, you have to do it, like and I take that advice, like the belief in yourself, and it's happening, like like, and the same thing I tell to everyone, like because I always used to tell to even to the people, like, man, like if you don't think you're in a certain age or whatever, and you don't find what's your passion, like keep going, like keep moving, like or whatever, like if you think, but you just gotta be consistently and believe in yourself, and everything is gonna take place,
Right.
like because it's just time, and you're gonna do the you're gonna take the right step, like and it's gonna happen.
All right. So let's get into your clothing line a little bit. Tell me what type of apparel do you have? Do you have things for the ladies? Do you have things for the for
Yeah,
kids?
we have bows, like even for kids, for ladies, for like for like men too. It's more like a sport apparel, but like we have like everything. Now for the summer, we have even a bikini, like two pieces, like bikini, like for girls, like we have like short for like men's. We have like a workout clothing. We have hoodies. We have like tank top. We have like like shorts and stuff like that. Like we've been like 10 years in the industry of the clothing, like like, and it's pretty good. The clothing name is THC, the Tony Hasbun collection,
Okay.
and we have a lot of cool stuff.
All Okay. What made you decide to go into the fashion industry?
Well, I think I was starting to buy clothes. Like, that was the main reason. Like, man, I had to buy clothes all the time. Like, we had a band, we have these. Every time somebody take a picture, you don't want to wear the clothes no more because
Right.
this and that. And then like in 2010, I said like, nah, man, I'm gonna start doing my own clothes, my own T-shirt. And it was not. I didn't want like a clothing line on like, oh, I'm gonna sell t-shirt. I'm gonna make t-shirt for me because I'm tired to say Gucci here, this and that here, and then you just wear it one time,
Right.
like like or two time at the most. You don't want, like, you have to be like careful like how you wear it, and you're like,
Right.
nah. Like, if you say my name, I'm gonna wear it like 10 times, 100 times, and it's no problem. Like
Right. Cause it's you.
like
Right. Right. Cause
and
it's you.
and that's what I did. Like, I just make a lot of shirt with my name, Tony Hasbun, around the world.
Right.
Like, and people start liking it. Oh, I like that shirt. I like that shirt. And so, yeah, you like, I buy it. I buy it. And that's how it started. I said, like, man, for real,
Right.
people want to buy a shirt with my name. All right, let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's,
Hey, you can wear my
yo,
name. You can wear my name. I like
yo,
that. I like the idea though, because you do like I do find like a lot of people don't realize like whether it has your name on it. If it's hot, it's hot. Like if it looks cool, it's a nice apparel. I want to wear it. Like so, the name, the collection is everything, but the name of the collection is everything. But the style of clothing is
yeah,
what sells it. So if it's
yo.
oh
I,
my gosh,
I'm glad that a lot of people like it. A lot of people always like give me like a lot of accomplish about the clothes, like, oh, I love your clothes and this and that, and the quality and everything and stuff, like, like, we made sure because i I was like that. I love to wear like an I used to love to wear like a nice clothes. I'm like, man, let me try to do it on my own and step by step, because I'm not like, I'm not Versace or not like, and just start like, and I realized like my dad, when even before that I born, he was in the clothing industry. Like, like when I born, he was not no more, like, like, but it was almost like the same thing, like the same like
right,
cycle and stuff like that, like, like, and now even we have like a little manufacturing like here in LA. We start from scratch, like our clothes. We have a lot of clothes that is just from scratch, like,
right,
our idea, our stuff, like, like, it's the same thing.
right. That's dope. I like that. So what is your favorite song to perform?
mm, Thing's gonna be the new one, Ponte Pa Me.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be the new one. It's still not performing like nowhere. It just dropped it like before yesterday,
Uh-huh.
but I love that song, and it was crazy because it was like a little melody and stuff like that, like a little singing, and I never did it before. Like, it was just like somebody said, like, man, like, you got a sweet voice for that. Like, I said, like, yeah. Like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like, let's do this. Let's produce it. I said, oh, okay. I want to be like Justin Bieber. Let's do it. Let's do
Hey,
it.
Justin can do it. I can do it too.
Yeah, let's do it. And, dude, I can't wait to be performing that everywhere.
So you have any upcoming performances coming soon, or and where can people catch you?
We still, like, like, we're gonna like take like couple of months to promote like the music, do like the videos and stuff, and to promote it like right, like that way we go out and perform. We already have like a tour plan, like October, November.
Mm-hmm.
Still, like, some people want to perform like Colombia and stuff like that in August, but we want to do this tour like October, November, like prepare for that and start those shows.
So where are some places that you would like to travel to during during this tour?
we already got like some places like Argentina, Colombia, like Canada, like Mexico, like but I want to keep going like everywhere, like Brazil, the whole Palestine, like like
Mm-hmm.
everywhere that I can go, like
Right.
I love, yeah, like I
Yeah.
would have loved, like
All right, so to my listening audience, y'all heard the man. I got people in Mexico. I got people in Brazil. Go check them out. Where else? Where else? Well, we got people all over the world, but I'm gonna get to that later on
yeah,
because I
yeah.
just got a new person. But I mean, a new country, but we'll get to that later. But yeah, check them out. Check them out. Um, if there was anything that you could change about the music industry, what would it be?
Mm, and that I can change in the music industry.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I would give it like more opportunity to people like talented. Like
Mm-hmm.
I feel like sometimes, and it's like everywhere. Like everybody have like their own circle. Like and sometimes it's a lot of people that is like really talented and then that means a lot of opportunity in
Mm-hmm.
life. Like just because somebody's circle is that people that gotta like like and a lot of little things like it is what it is. I didn't came here to change that because they already was like that. Like I'm just trying to, hey, okay, we here real quick, like boom, boom, boom. Hey, hold on, cause
Trying to get in where we fit in.
yeah, like cause they already it's already like that. Like it's been like that. I'm not like like hey,
Yeah.
what like we gotta know how to play how to play that game, like with them.
Yeah, I honestly agree with you on that because this music industry is something else, and there's some different spirits at work within the industry. I know a little bit about the industry, but we ain't gonna get into that. But I'm just keep keep your head, keep a level head, and you'll be.
Yup, yup, yup. Now you already know. You already know how it is.
And some weird people out there in the music industry. Um,
Yeah, but that's why we've been like independent like our whole life. Like like I love to be independent. Like I don't I don't close like the opportunity maybe to work with some major stuff one day, but I love to be independent. Like like to hey, I know, like I don't because you see a lot of weird things that you like don't go with that like like I'm cool here like I'm
right,
cool here being like just chilling like the most high like is the one like to put me on like and he still got me on like I'm even surprised like hey father you still got me in this like
right,
I'm cool like I'm going he just
right,
like go keep going like and he just make the work.
right. Amen. I like that. Always the most high. Um. Anyway, so as far as your demographic, you reach. I mean, well, you've reached me, so obviously you've reached Baltimore.
Yup, yup,
Hey, you reached Baltimore. Um,
yup.
but like, do you have like, have you found it easy to build your fan base, or have you found it like complicated?
The thing, like I said, we've been like a lot of years in the industry, like just working out. Like it's easy and it's hard. Like you just I've been like everywhere, and it's making like a lot of easier. Like
Hmm.
and by the time even I have like a time that I was not working in the music, and I'm still like, hey, like the people are still over there, like the people like still got like the respect and stuff like that, and it's like I said, it's not. It just work and keep going. It's not hard.
Right,
And
right.
when you do like stuff like good stuff like it's make it like easier.
Did you know you're one of the first people that I've heard say that ever? Like it's not hard. Like I hear a lot of artists complain. I mean, complain like, oh, they don't got no love for us out here, and we trying this and we're doing this. Is do you find that it's your marketing is what takes you there, or is it like, because some people, I like to say that because I used to work in the music industry. That's why I know what's in the music industry. Let's just say that. And I've found that a lot of people don't understand that marketing is key.
Yeah,
So
yeah. In a lot of stuff, not just in the music industry, a lot of stuff. I even see like is marketing. You have to marketing eh, like every company is the same thing. Every like if you do hot dog, you have to do the same thing.
right,
It's just different product, like but have to. This is the same process. You have to create the product. You have to do this. You have to see how the package is gonna look. You have to know how where you're gonna market it. Was the target? Was this? Was that? And everything is the same thing. It's just different products and find the target. But I just don't like complain, because my dad teach me like, hey, if you're breathing, you're good. It's nothing to be
oh, we should
complained.
do right,
And I could say like, man, don't people don't support me. I would have but
yeah.
hey, just keep
And a lot
working
of
harder.
people do that, that makes people not want to support you because it's like, what is
Yeah.
there to support?
But hey, like I say, I always say it's the most high. When I find people to support me, it's gonna be the most high. If it's not people that want to support me, it's the most high too. That you don't want people around. You always find the positive when you. I think you just gotta be connected with the Most High, and you're gonna find everything. If it's something is not for you, it's not for you. It's just for you. It's for you. Like just keep going, keep knocking some door. I have a lot of years on this. And if if I were to be other I'm like nah, man, I'm stopping this. Long time. But I said nah, keep going,
Right,
and he showed me oh it's for real
right. And put you in a lot of positions, like you said. You got the clothing line that's popping. You got the music that's working itself out. That's popping. So yeah, you gotta give praises to the Most High. Right,
yeah, always. And it's not like how sometimes people think man, this guy gotta have a lot of money over there but like I said, it's the Most High. You just gotta believe, and day by day when you just focus on that, when you have that connection, he's gonna put it how he's gonna put you in the position to that you're gonna see that, man, it's the Most High doing this. It's not even me,
yeah,
it's just him. I'm just like a tool, and that's how I see it, and that's how it happened to me. It's not even me. It's
right,
the Most High,
right.
doing everything.
Yeah. How about it? So what's next? What you got coming up next? What's next on the agenda?
We we're gonna we're making this video for this new song Ponte Pa Me, and we're working on those things, and we have different projects. We have a group, Taino Heights Collective. It's a
Uh-huh.
group that we have with a collective with a lot of artists, seven artists that we together in different part of the world.
Uh-huh.
But that's one thing that is coming next, and next month I'm dropping a new single too, in July. I'm dropping the next single.
Okay. All right. I like it. I like it. Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Hello to you. Hello to you.
yeah, and people too. It's like a game, like a metaverse game. The people can go and listen to song, and stuff like that. It's a lot of cool little things that we having.
Right. Yeah, the metaverse is where it's at right now. That's
Yeah,
where
yeah,
this is where it's at
yeah,
right now.
yeah. That's what people is doing and talking about metaverse, NFT, all this stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too. The NFTs, they heavy too. You saw your
Yeah,
music on there, you can make millions on the NFT too. Um, yeah, man, you gotta get in the verse. If you don't get in there, I don't know what's left.
yeah.
I don't know what's left. Um, tell the people where they can catch you at.
All my social media is like Tony Hasbun, just like that. Tony Hasbun. You can find like Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, whatever it is. Tony Tony Hasbun Hasbun,
Okay, okay, okay.
or the website TonyHasbun.com, TonyHasbunCollection.com, whatever it is.
Okay. All right. Now these people, wait, I don't know what they got going on, but anyway, um, yeah. So I think we covered everything. I want to thank you first and foremost for taking this interview. You didn't have to, but you did. Um, it was good. It was good vibes. I like the vibes that we had. Secondly, when you do drop the video, let your girl know so I can play it on my show. I play videos on Fridays, every Friday.
Perfect. You don't gotta say no more. Like, first of all, you don't gotta say no more. Second one, I appreciate you. Like, like you say, you don't have to invite me neither. Like here, like and you invite me. You was
Oh,
cool. Like
man, I've been peeping, like, you send me stuff sometimes, and I'm like, all right, and I hear a little music here, I hear a little music there, then it makes me follow up because now I want to go on the page and go see what's going on, and I was like, nah, I like bringing in a different type of flavor. Like I brought in people from DC. I brought in people. I haven't had anybody from Dominican Republic yet. So
well,
that's
always the first time. Always the first time.
lesson. So I would love to share your music. So whenever you drop the video, let your girl know so I can put it on here and we can share the video. Okay.
You don't have to say no more.
All right. Thank you. So I'm gonna let you go, and I'm gonna say my little last piece that I have to say because I have to show love to my listening audience. They love me, and I love them. I love
Okay.
them too. But thank you for coming through, Tony. I appreciate
Thank you. Thanks to you. Really appreciate. You already know.
you. All right,
Peace
and
and
you
love to
have
everyone.
a lovely, lovely rest of the evening.
All right.
All right. All right, y'all. So y'all heard Tony. Tony out here doing big things. I appreciate him for coming through. He showed the girl love. He answered all my questions that I had. I appreciate you. I'm gonna put some of these. I don't know what y'all got going on, but I rather this than the other stuff that comes on here. So I'll throw that up there on the screen really quick. Y'all showing out and acting crazy, but it's all good. It's a good time over here. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show my listening audience love because they show me love and I appreciate them so much. We are officially in 23 countries now, y'all, and I appreciate it. I love it. I love it. So first and foremost, my country, tis thee. I love you. Thank you to the United States for always holding the girl down and showing me love. Shout out to France. Oh my gosh, France, I love you so much. I can't wait to get over there. But I love you, France. I can't wait. I can't wait. Germany. Shout out to Germany. Big love to Germany. I got love for y'all. So much love for y'all. UK, the UK. Oh my gosh. Shout out to big love to the UK. And somebody was in the building from the UK today. So yeah. I'm gonna hi. Big shout out to the UK. Man, y'all be showing big love. India, Brazil, Netherlands, Singapore, South Africa, I already said United Kingdom, Spain, Philippines, Belgium, Australia, Japan, Mexico, Ireland, Nepal, Mauritius, Israel, Canada, Hong Kong, Russia, and now Switzerland. I love all of you guys. Thank you for coming through and showing your girl some love. I am gonna let me show some of these cities some love as well. Y'all be holding it down for the girl. I think I said everybody though. India, Japan. Yeah, I got all of those. Let's get through some of these cities real quick. And I'm gonna look at it from here because I want to say it in a certain order. Here we go. Let me get my other mouse real quick. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. And I ain't gonna do my cities like this real quick. So First of all, Columbus, Ohio. I see y'all. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. I love you. I do. I do. I do. San Jose, California. Y'all show up and show out. Hold on. I might have to do it on this computer, but it's all good. San Jose. They actually San Jose has been. Nah, I got it here. Has been with me from day one since I started this podcast. So I want to give them big love. Baltimore, Maryland, my city. On period, Pooh. I love my city. You guys are amazing. And I love you. France, I will never butcher the name of this city, but I love you. Spring Valley, Nevada, I love you too. I do. Yeah, you guys came out of nowhere. I don't know where y'all came from, but I love it. Don't go anywhere. Come back. Frankfurt, hi Germany. I'm always gonna love you, Germany. I am, I am, I am. Um, Washington, Virginia. Hello. Hi guys, I love you. Ashburn, Virginia. Hi guys, love you too. North Las Vegas, Nevada. Now it's different parts of Vegas. Some of y'all don't know that, but I'm gonna put you on real quick. North Las Vegas, Nevada. Norton Shores, Michigan. Chicago, Illinois. Shout out to the Chi. Hi y'all. Where else? What else we got? Boardman, Oregon, Atlanta, ATL. Hey, what up? Another part of Las Vegas. I mean, another part of Nevada, but same city, Las Vegas, Nevada. Owens Mills, Maryland. Pikesville, Maryland. Boulder City, Nevada. No, India. I will not butcher the name of this city, but I love you. Hey, Philly. What up? Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Randallstown, Maryland. Singapore. No, South Holland. I won't do you like that. Ohio, and Phoenix, Arizona, and of course DC, New York. And I'm not gonna go further than that because I'm really actually pushing it tonight. I just wanted to give a little extra love tonight, and I did that. But it's hard because then we got Phoenix, Arizona. No, okay, I do have to say Ohio. I'm sorry, I was laughed at the name of that city a couple of times, but it's just kind of funny a little bit. But big love to y'all. I appreciate you coming through and listening to the girl. You didn't have to, but you did. Just like Tony didn't have to come through here, but he did, and he blessed us with some great information. And we appreciate him over here at Ambitiously the podcast. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing when you can sit down with. I like diversity over here, so I like to talk to different types of artists. Recently, I need to get me a singer on here. What y'all think about that? I need to get me like an R&B artist up on here to interview. Somebody with some soul. I've had a producer on here. I've had a whole entity, which they do some of everything. By the way, they just started a magazine as well. And they also have a clothing line. But I've done like a production company where they just finished wrapping up a movie. I've done a lot of rap artists, so I like to spice it up. And with Tony, the reason why I brought him on this show, I asked him to come on the show, is because his flavor is different than anything that anybody has ever heard on this show. And like I said, I like diversity. So it was a great, and I had a dope time sitting down and talking to him, getting to know him, getting to know a little bit about his family as well and his life in the Dominican Republic. Man, that was dope. That was dope. So I'm not gonna keep y'all. I do gotta play another commercial really quick, and then I'll come back and talk to y'all one more time. I do. Have to play a commercial really, really quick. Gotta pay these bills around here. They don't pay themselves, people. They don't pay themselves. But remember, if you are doing some type of business, whatever kind of business it is, it doesn't have to pertain to the music industry. Whatever type of music that you have, please know this: Fiverr is a great place to start. You can get whatever you need done for the low. It does not cost a lot. Remember that the link is depending on how you're watching it, above or below. And let's go. Hold on, check this out.
What does getting it all done actually look like? A lot like this. Meet your new workspace. Oh, I'm not sharing the right screen, am I? Let's try this again. Meet your new workspace. Your whole team, right here. Let me just, sorry, Karen. All those projects on hold, just a click away from complete. Success is closer than you think. It's actually over there, right next to your Success Manager. It's built to expand as needed. The perfect freelancer for every project? Yes, please. Go ahead. You can use the F word as much as you want here. This is your selection of global freelance talent that never sleeps. All vetted for their excellence and their expertise. Love you, Kevin. Only thing left? Add your favorites to your list and share with your team. Okay, not all of them. Leave it to them to tackle all your business needs, leaving you free. Well, at least free to get more done. That's how fast they work.
Ready to transform your business?
Oh, that looks good. Love that. Approved. Oh, still sharing my screen.
And remember, doesn't matter what kind of business you have, everybody needs help. So they're a great source to get help on the low. That's all I'm saying. Like, I've used Fiverr before. I think I've told you guys before. I use them for some. I use them for a video for my other company. We'll get into that later. But I use them once for that, and then I use them for voiceovers when I don't necessarily want to do the voiceover. I talk a lot to you guys, so sometimes I need somebody else to talk for me, and it's great. But the link again is above, or depending on how you watch it, above or below. If you're on Facebook, it would be above. If you're watching on YouTube, it would be below. And if you're on Twitch, there is no link for you because you can't even add anything on the description tab. But it's all good because you can always go to YouTube, or you could go to our Ambitiously the Podcast page on Facebook and find it. You know what I mean? Like, it's there for you. It's available for you. Also, we do have some more sponsorships coming through, so there will be different ads from, like, when I get a chance to get around to it, there will be new ads that'll be up on here, so don't beat me up. But what I'm gonna say to you guys now is what I always say to you guys. First of all, thanks again, Tony, for coming through, blessing us. Don't forget, when you drop that video, send it to your girls so I can play it on my show, because I play music all the time every Friday. It's called Fire Friday, by the way, to the new listeners. I do a show every Monday, same time every show. Every Monday I do a show, which is Media Monday at 9:30. On Wednesday, it depends. It's up in the air. It depends on how I feel. It's either a Wired Wednesday or a Wet Wednesday, depending on what's going on in my brain. And every Friday I drop a show, and it's called Fire Friday, and I play music videos from a variety of artists. We got artists from all over the United States. I would like some artists from outside of the United States, but it's fine. Right now we dealing with the United States. We got artists from DC, North Carolina. When Tony come through, he'll send me something. Then I have something outside of the United States. Well, kind of inside of the United States because he's in Cali, but it'll have a piece of the Dominican Republic in there. What else? And a little bit of New York in there too. Sounds like Cali, New York, and Dominican Republic all wrapped in one. So, we like to have a variety of artists, play music by artists. It's rap, it's R&B, whatever floats our boat at that moment. That's what we play on Fridays. So make sure you check that. And again, you can check us. So let me go through all of this first before I get to it. If you want to come on the show, if you have a business to promote, you have music that you want to promote, whatever, You know what I mean? Like you want to drop a suggestion, whatever it may be, hit us up ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. Again, that is ambitiouslythepodcast@gmail.com. And we'll talk about what we can do. Also, that email address also goes for advertisement as well. We are on all streaming sites, people. Go download, download, download. We are on all streaming sites: iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio. The list is a long list, and we'll be on more by the time I finish. Um, so go download the podcast. It's that simple. It's free too. You don't have to pay anything. And all you pay is for your streaming site. And if you already have one, then you're not paying. You already paid for it. Everything that we say on this podcast that is not a fact, like everything that we talk to Tony about is a fact. But sometimes when I drop the news, it's alleged. So, you just got to do what you got to do. Remember that if I do play music on this podcast, I have freaking permission. I don't play nobody music without having permission. You want to catch us social media, it's streaming below, but really all you have to do is, again, go in the description, hit the Linktree link, and it'll take you wherever you need to be when it's concerning us. Remember to come through, drop a comment, and join the conversation. I want to give big shout outs to everybody that came through and dropped a comment and joined the conversation from Twitch. Twitch, you came up here tonight and you showed out a little bit. I don't know what was going on, but y'all showed out a little bit. So big shout out to everybody on Twitch. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. It's always something going on. We don't never, ever know what might happen. Like, for example, we covered a concert and then we covered a festival last Saturday. We've interviewed a few people. The show is it's something here for everybody. Sometimes I can get a little salacious and taboo. Sometimes I can, I'd keep it media. You know what I mean? Like, it's something here for everybody. So come through, check the podcast. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And you can always check our website, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. Again, the website is www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. And there you can get updates, join our mailing list, all the good stuff. So you could be privy to what's going on. We are still working on our Patreon right now. Not really for the other stuff. You want to catch the podcast, though. Again, just go on the streaming sites. We do have a link available in the description below or above where you can support the show. You also can subscribe. You can do all of that. So just check the description. Everything's in there. Now that I've gotten all of that out of the way, now I have a couple of things I have to say before I get out of here, because it's time. It's definitely time. Which is this: mind your fucking business. It's safer that way. You mind your business. You're not in other people's business. Nobody brings you harm. You feel me? Let me mind people's business, because I ain't no punk. And the business that I bring you is safe business. And just stay out of other people's business. It's none of your business. If you have children, please love those babies. Hug those babies. Encourage them the best way you know how. Tell them how great they are. If they want to work at NASA, then they can work at NASA and just be the best astronaut or engineer or whatever it is that they do at NASA. Be the best at it. If they want to work for NASCAR, be the best pit crew supervisor. I'm always gonna go be in charge of pit crew, but be the best you could be. Be the best race car driver. Be the best that you can be. Whatever it is that they want to do, encourage them to be the best at it. That's what I'm going to say, because that's what our children need right now. A lot of them are lost and they need that. Third, stay in your fucking lane. Your lane is over there. My lane is over here. You know what happens when you cross into people's lanes and stuff. It's a collision and nobody needs that. Nobody fucking needs that. So just stay in your lane. I stay in my lane and everybody be happy. Everybody be cool like how they be cool. And I think that's it. Make sure you check out the show on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and occasionally Saturdays or whatever day we're available. We have our interview, because we have some more interviews coming up for June. I think that Tony was the last thing that we had popping for May, which I think that was a hell of a way to take out the month of May. We did a lot in the month of May. We did a panel, we did a festival. Um, shoot, we talked to Tony. Last April, we did the interview. At the top of the month, we covered a concert. Like, listen, this summer is, I said, this summer is podcast summer. We doing everything we could possibly do this summer. So stay tuned to whatever we got going on, even the shenanigans. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in to those that did. Thanks for dropping comments to those that did. I appreciate each and every one of you. Twitch is crazy. I like Twitch a little bit. I love it. But anyway, good night. Be safe. Remember what I said. Mind your business. Encourage your baby. Stay in your lane and just freaking be awesome. And that's all I got to say. Love you guys. I do. I love you guys, but I got to go. I got to get out of here. But before I do, hold on. I'm not going to leave you like that. Y'all know I'll do that. Y'all know that's not how I get there. I don't leave y'all. I don't just walk out the room. Before I go, check this out. Good night.